Hi everybody, it's Wolf and Walker here. Today I've decided to do what I call an amble ramble. That's a pretty slow walk, and have a look at things as we go. I'm going to head towards Epping and hopefully we'll find the Ambresbury Banks. Well, I'm sure we will. Anyway, without further ado, put your best foot forward and enjoy the video. So let's start off with a nice hill. I think this is Crown Hill. I should know by now. How many years have I lived here? I think it's nearly 5. But first of all, we've got the first obstacle. Getting past this without getting drenched by cars. Right, let's have a look. Right, there's no cars coming. There's a police car coming. It's gonna get me. I'm trying to get past this puddle. Oh, there he goes. No, it's an ambulance. I was looking at the weather forecast. I think you can just look. And I think you can find excuses not to get out and walk, but I'm going to walk. And hopefully I'm going to be able to carry on videoing. I'm sure I will. Still need to lose a little bit of weight, a lot of weight. Still carrying excess weight. Gifford Wood. So this is Gifford Wood. Well, so the edge of it's not a wood. Now, Woodreading Park. That is muddy, extremely muddy. Do I want to go this way? So we should be just at the back of the church, St Thomas's Church. If my bearings are right. There's St Thomas's. Splendid church. I'll have to try and get in there one day. It's always locked. I think there's a lot of trouble. People steal, unfortunately. People like me have to suffer. And the likes of me and you that are good honest people. Yeah, it's quite we had we're in the, what's today's date? It's coming to the end of April, so the weather got all quite warm, quite spring-like. Now it's changed all of a sudden, so I've got my woolly hat back on. There's near enough frost in the morning, so it's really changeable. Oh, where do I go from here? I'm lost already. Private land, keep out. I don't really want to go down that bit. There we go. More greedy landowners blocking off footpaths. There we go. We've emerged. Right near the that's a bridle way. Just gone through. Really muddy. It's a footpath that I want to pick up. Is just to the right. Lovely old cottages there. There's a cat on the roof, a sculpture. If you can see that. We've got to go along this way. I assume they want that shut. It doesn't shut, but I'll leave it like that. Wow, I thought it was going to be a normal day. It's never a normal day when I go out for a walk. Here we go. Woodreadon House, luxurious apartment living in the heart of Epping Forest. Only knows what price they start at. Nice area. Well, I suppose you've got the only trouble with it. Now, forgive me, constructors, for me saying this. The only trouble living there, you got the rumble, the M25 in the background. That's my sales pitch over. Yeah, you got that. That's quite unpleasant. I used to live in Enfield, near the M25, and you had that continual drone in the background. Even where I live now at Waltham Abbey, during the summer, if you have the windows open, you can hear a distant buzz in the background. Oh, I've got some horses up here. I can't feed you. You've got plenty of grass over there. Plenty of grass. You're lovely, aren't you? Munching away he is. Or she is. Hello. I can't feed you, no. You're on YouTube. You're lovely, aren't you, eh? You're lovely. I can't feed you because you're overfed, according to your owners. The thing about animals, you can always seem to trust animals, apart from a lion, if you get in a cage with a lion. But animals are so trustworthy, more so than humans, I find, anyway. Now we're kind of going to go back on ourselves and bear left. There's loads of water. It's sodden, this ground. Absolute soaked. So here we've got Woodreadon Hill that leads up to the Wakes Arms roundabout. These footpaths have all been reconstructed, so they're proper footpaths. I'm not sure if I like it or not. I suppose they must act as a fire break as well. So if my bearings are correct, the Miller and Carter restaurant, which is now at the Wakes Arms, should be just over there. They had, I think there was a restaurant there before the Miller and Carter. Burnt down. Unfortunately, they didn't clean the extractor fans, built up with grease, and the whole lot burnt down. Might be able to pick them up. Here they go. So that's the actual back of the little car. I got it slightly wrong when I pointed it out earlier. There's a place next to it that sells logs for your log burning stove. I don't know how they're going to get on now because they're banning all log burning stove. How ridiculous. Yeah, these have fallen. I was just wondering if these have been managed, but obviously not, they've fallen. That one's rotted. I wonder if it's rotted before it's fallen. Plenty of silver birch in here, I keep seeing. Just through there we've got a complete, should I say, avalanche of fallen trees. Let's have a closer look. This one actually looks like it's been struck by lightning, but it's just rotted. They seem to. I'm trying to work out if it's rotted and that's caused it to fail, but that looks like it's been split down the middle by lightning. Yeah, I think that has scorched. Split it right down the middle, great big tree. There's that one there as well that's fallen. Wow. This pathway certainly winds left and right, left and right. There's another one taking a hit there. That looks more recent. Such a shame, that's nature, I suppose. That's come down, whacks that one next to it. Just crossed the road. It's absolutely swamped. I'm meant to be going through, well, this bit here. This should be a walkway. I'm sure it probably is in the dry weather, but I'm going to give that a miss. I'm going to go the long way. Ambresbury Banks is to the left, or should be, if I've got my bearings right. Yeah, I must say I don't think I really know this part of Epping Forest. That's not to say I'm not lost, but yeah, my friend said, yeah, you went down there, you walked past Ambresbury Banks. I can't remember, it was so many years ago. But as far as I'm concerned, this is uncharted territory for me. It actually looks completely different since we crossed that road. The forest is more spaced out. I don't know whether that's because it's been managed. And we're here. That crept up all of a sudden. Epping Forest, Ambresbury Banks. Right, let's go and explore. So this was a neolithic settlement. One of the earliest ones in this country would have been. You've got to use your imagination, as I always say. So it's like a massive ridge in a circular form. People would have looked out, early settlements. Let's walk along this ridge here. So yeah, so that was Ambresbury Banks. there's not a lot, I'll be honest with you, there's not a lot to see. I'm not doing much to promote the area, but you do have to use your imagination a bit. But it's actually steeped in history. Worthwhile visit. I mean, it's a nice walk as well. But yeah, you have to put your mind back in times. But yeah, it's so wet. I can't believe it. It's April when it's, I don't know, it don't seem like April. Well, it's the end of April, it's nearly May. So now what we're going to do, we're going to follow this path all the way into Epping, where we're going to finish the walk. This last part of the walk going into Epping reminds me of a roller coaster. So yeah, I'm going up and down, left and right, up and down, left and right. But it's different, I grant you that, it's really different and unique. Just come out, that was a long walk, that was. Well, it was straight. We're going to make our way towards Epping now. Back to civilization. Just arrived in Epping. You can probably hear the noise. Once quaint little village. Not anymore. Now there's an idea. That's the end of the walk, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to follow, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.